Go. Everybody, welcome to Graffiti Dog's in-house concert series with Lucy Isabel.
Turn your music off. It's like at the bar, you know, when they tell you to stop.
Hey, the band's on.
Can someone turn off the music?
Alright, my name is Lucy Isabel. I'm from Nashville, kind of.
You're so lucky.
Yeah. And I'm gonna sing for you. I'm gonna tell you a story. It won't matter if you wanna hear. A boy and a girl, a predictable world at the turn of my world, drawing you near. Let the beat of their hearts hold you close. It's the hum of their love as it grows. And he's holding her gaze, and they're lost in the maze of a love that they think no one knows. It's a love that they think no one knows. Oh, 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 oh. Only fools think that love is their own. It's a fool's game to think you're alone. I'm gonna learn you a lesson, teach you tricks that you ought not to know. It's easy to leave when you're stuck in the knee, but it's harder when wanting to go. And I don't have the words to explain, and I see how you stumble and stray. Lift your feet from the ground. Where's that courage you found? Did you lose it when you shed the blame? 'Cause you know that it's you who I blame. Oh, 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 oh. How could anything still be the same? How could someone take pride in your name? Take these broken down ramblings of a ramshackle heart, try to pick it and pull it apart. Here's the truth, hear the words that'll make you feel smart, until someone uncovers your scars. I'm gonna write you a letter filled with answers that you don't want known. Truth falls like lead, wrecks the peace in your head, makes you answer for seeds that you've sown, makes you stumble and turn on your heels. God forbid you should know how it feels. Still the quake in your chest, seek the shelter and rest. In the quiet you'll find how to heal. Find the quiet and find how to heal. Oh, 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 Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you.
Man, I wish I could sing that good.
Well, practice, practice, practice. When I moved to Nashville, I played a bunch of open mics for about a month before anybody was willing to let me play on purpose.
Like for money?
Yeah, exactly. And so I got booked to play. I was telling some of you earlier that you can play just about anywhere in Nashville. The first place I was booked to play was a frozen yogurt shop.
Nice.
Yeah. And they wanted me to play a 2-hour set. And I was like, yeah, no problem. I didn't have 2 hours of music. So I spent about a week just kind of shut up in my room. And I wrote 7 new songs. It's a song for every day. To try to have something to show for myself when I went to play at my first gig. And this song I'm going to play you now is one of those songs that I wrote. It's called What I Never Had. You could break my heart, never knowing it was yours. You could drive me crazy just by walking through the door. But you're somebody else's, and if time is all it takes, I don't need more. 'Cause I'm not crying, I'm not sad, I'm not wishing for the life I never lived, what I never had. I got a roof above my head, I got a love that shares my bed. So I'm not crying, and I'm not sad. Second thoughts, I had doubts about the truth. The life I dreamt was lost, and it all came down to you. But I'm done hoping there's a world of good ahead now that we're through. And I'm not crying, I'm not sad, I'm not wishing for the life I never lived, what I never had. I got a roof above my head, I got a love that shares my bed. So I'm not crying, and I'm not sad. Running through the streets in pouring rain, holding hands in secret, taking on each other's pain. These are the little things I remember, I still remember. But I'm not crying, and I'm not sad, I'm not wishing for the life I never lived, what I never had. I got a roof above my head, I got a love that shares my bed. So I'm not crying, and I'm not sad.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice. Lucy, you hear everything? Everything's good?
Yeah, everything sounds good to me. Sound good to you?
Sounds good to us.
Great.
But now I want frozen yogurt.
Don't we all? That frozen yogurt shop has since shuttered its doors.
Yeah. No
Actually-
fault to you.
No, I tried to keep it open. No. Actually, it's kind of weird. Like, all of the frozen yogurt shops in Nashville have disappeared. I guess the fad has passed. They were like, weird place to have music, so probably we should close. No.
Um,
You can write a song about it.
Yeah. The frozen yogurt blues. One of the crossing genres. This next song I'm going to play for you, I wrote while I was in college. It's not the first song I wrote.
She
Ever.
graduated Yale, by the way.
I did. That's true.
Ah.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
2014, just wanted that.
So it's been a long time. So there's.
Yeah, so long.
Yeah. No. But I started writing music in college. And this was not the first song that I wrote, but it's the first song that I wrote that I liked. So it's called
Nice.
A Hero's Welcome.
Nice.
I got time on my hands, I got no place to go. I'm just sitting here waiting by the open window. Ain't no money in the bank, ain't no gas in my tank, just a lonely hero's welcome for when you come home. Oh, oh, river rolling by, oh, clouds in the sky. Take my hand, watch the time pass by. 7 years, 7 days, without you they feel the same. Keep your picture in my pocket, shield my heart from rainy days. Days are good and days are bad, kept that promise that we had, until death do us part. Baby, I'm still mad. Oh, oh, river rolling by, oh, clouds in the sky. Take my hand, watch the time pass by. Oh, river rolling by, oh, you're in the sky. Spread my wings, help me learn how to fly.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I play that show. I play that song at most shows I play. And at first when I moved to Nashville, I played it a lot. And I would like open sets with it all the time because it was one song that I could count on to not mess up. Alright, I'm going to play one for you now that I did not write. 'Cause that's fun sometimes too.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
make sure I don't mess it up. There's a song that I wrote, chord-wise is very similar to this song. And every now and then I start to play one and I actually realize that I'm playing the other. This is James Taylor's Fire and Rain. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Susan, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. 'Cause, oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? Gotta help me make a stand. You just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand, and I won't make it any other way. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again.
Nice.
Been walking my mind through an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line, talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. And oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again. Thought I'd see you one more time again.
Nice.
There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. Thought I'd see you, fire and rain.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Very cool.
You guys are great. You should just follow me around everywhere I go. Just come along for the ride. I could use some company.
I bet you say that to all the
I really don't. I've got a couple of EPs out for the uninitiated. An EP is just a short album, it's 4 or 5 songs usually.
Yeah, and they're very cool.
Thank you.
Yes.
I've got them with me today if you'd like to
Will
grab
you buy
one
them?
after the
Very
show.
good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they are very good. No.
Well, I can see.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't
Whoops.
see.
Yeah, no. But this next song I'm going to play for you is from one of those EPs.
Nice.
It's a song called The Rush. My shoes felt heavy on my feet, so I kicked them off. I learned to run. When I'm with you, there's nothing I can't be. I'd do it all. I'd race the sun. There's an old elm tree where you promised you'd love me no matter what. So baby, how could it come to be that just living ain't enough? He said we're in it for the rush. And baby, how could that come to mean that our love's not enough? We do our best, we're growing up. My eyes grow wiser every day. I've seen you go, and I've made you stay. You tell the lies, I make my oath we'll be okay. We're hanging on, so come what may. 'Cause when we're wild and free, and I feel your arms around me, I know I'm home. So baby, how could it come to be that just living ain't enough? You said you're in it for the rush. And baby, when will that come to mean that my love is not enough? You know I'd hate to call that bluff, 'cause if my bootstraps won't lift me, it's only you that can. And when my spirit sets me drifting, will you still be mine then? So baby, how did it come to be that just living ain't enough? Were we just blinded by the rush? And baby, when did that come to mean that our love was not enough? Is there a crime giving up?
Nice.
Ooh. picking me up and taking me as it goes. I'm not one to believe the words of old so and so. So you can't keep me on the ground. Now you can't keep holding me down. It's complicated, I'm a mess. A heart, yes, easy no. Switch it up and I never know where I stand or how to plan for the road ahead.
Nice.
I've been living my life this way, it's all that I know. Pick one up, put 'em down, and grab another to hold. I've been trying to change, I swear I want to grow old. But I can't keep you on the ground, and I can't make you stick around. It's complicated, you're a mess. A heart, yes, easy no. Switch it up and I never know where you stand or how to plan for the road ahead. Photographs and memories, they don't mean nothing to me. I'm gone, moved on. Then I'm sober till I'm not. You're only missed when I've forgotten everything about you. Got me jonesing for a life that I can't take. The other habit I can't break, it's complicated. We're a mess. A heart, yes, easy no. Switch it up and I'll never know where we stand or how to plan for the road ahead.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Check my tuning real quick, because as I suspected, it's not good.
That is a great sounding recording. I noticed.
Thank you.
That is an awesome sounding.
Yes, I am obsessed with it.
Sounds great.
I spent more money on this than I should have at the time that I bought it, but
So Martin.
yeah, but like YOLO, you know. Sorry, that was very millennial of me. Yeah, no, I love this guitar.
Great. That's such a good sound.
Thank you, thank you. It does all the work, no. Acoustics wise, anyway. I guess I could get up here and that wouldn't be great. Even that didn't sound that bad because this is just a good sounding guitar. All right. This next song I'm going to play for you is from my second EP, which is actually a song cycle about my grandmother and 3 of her siblings, because I'm a nerd and I do things like that. And so I didn't know any of them. They all passed away before I was born. And what I did was I took the stories that I had heard about some of them, and I took, things that I hadn't heard about them, and I put it to song for each one of them. I tried to tell their story a little bit. And I knew a lot about my grandmother, and I knew a lot about her sister Winnie, and I didn't know much of anything about her other 2 siblings that are on the album. And I was interested in that. I found it interesting the way that families hang on to some stories and hang on to some personalities, and others kind of fall to the wayside. But this next song is about my grandmother's sister Winnie. Winnie makes her bed, she dresses well, she acts polite. Looks out for those around her, plays the mother role despite the fact that she's just a child, still herself.
Nice.
And it ain't right. But daddy's drunk and mama's gone, and the sisters can't get on without some help. So Winnie's there, she's trying hard, she's by herself. Winnie's got the smart, she's got the look, she'll be alright. She's got her share of demons, takes comfort in the night in the arms of the wrong man. He holds her tight. Dad's a drunk, mom's long gone, little sisters can't get on without some help. So when he's there, she's taking charge, she's by herself. She's got a history of giving good advice. If she would only take her on, she might finally feel alright. When she goes to bed, there's one thing on her mind. She's keeping secrets, she's hiding from her darker side. When he's all grown up, she hides a child in plain sight. Alone but not forgotten, she gets on about her life. She's no saint, she does her best, and that's alright. When she's drunk and feeling low, sees her sisters and she knows she's doing fine. So when he lives on in our hearts and in our minds, yeah, when he lives on in my heart, she's on my mind. She's on my mind. You're on my mind. Thank you.
Yeah, Lucy, and that song was about your grandmother?
It was about her sister. So my
Her
great aunt.
sister.
Yeah,
How
absolutely.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Very cool.
I released a new single back in June. I tend to go out in the summers for about a month and a half at a time, and I was going to be heading out toward the West Coast, so I released this single that I had written the last time I was on the West Coast. It's called California Coming Down. Seattle, my eyes just closed the last time we met. I hate to admit that I wrinkled my nose and turned away dripping with sweat. Can you forgive me? I'm sorry I left, but my demons, they followed me west. The mountains have held in my dreams since I don't know when. Babbling brook and a tumbling stream have taken up space without rent. These words fight their way to the tip of my pen. They didn't quite say what I meant. California coming down. I am not yours, but I am bound to be in your part of town. Will you let me be free? The apple that falls from the tree don't get very far. The world that has forced me to fall to my knees says, Lucy, you know who you are. Put on your clothes and just get in the car. And you better not leave that guitar. California coming down. I am not yours, but I am bound to be in your part of town. Will you let me be free? Oh, don't hold me back now, don't lie, don't tell me to wait. Wipe the sweat from your brow and keep on ahead, it's not too late. You give and I'll take. You know, Tennessee just ain't the same without you by my side. City can't promise you fortune and fame, you best learn to take it in stride. If I know you, it'll poison your pride, but not me, I'm along for the ride. California coming down. I am not yours, but I am bound to be your part of town. Will you let me be free? California coming down. I am not yours, but I'm bound to be your part of town. Will you let me be free?
Nice. Yeah. Very cool.
I tend to write a lot of not fun songs. I tend to write a lot of sad songs. So every now and then when I eke one out, it's always satisfying.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
People always
The
say,
trials
"So
and
depressed."
tribulations of folk music. Speaking of that, I'm gonna play a song now that I did not write. Somebody asked, was it Butch that asked me earlier who I like to listen to? Yeah. Well, I told him Brandy Carlisle. If you guys don't know, if you don't know Brandy Carlisle, you gotta do it. You're missing out. Ooh, that's out of tune. And I'm gonna play one of her songs now. Honestly, she's kind of the reason that I am up here doing this for you. When I was in college, a friend of mine, who's the other reason that I'm up here doing this for you, a friend of mine sent me a video of hers. She was just sitting, it was like part of a Guitar Center series. She was sitting in a Guitar Center and she played this song. And I was like, like, I want to do that. So now I'm literally going to do that and play you the same song. So this is a song called Looking Out.
Nice.
I went out looking for the answers. I never left my town. I'm no good at understanding, but I'm good at standing ground. And when I asked the corner preacher, couldn't hear him for my youth. Some people get religion, some people get the truth. I never get the truth, I never get the truth. I know the darkness pulls on you, but it's just a point of view. When you're outside looking in, you belong to someone. When you feel like giving in, or the coming of the end, like your heart could break into, someone loves you.
Wow.
I laid a suitcase on my chest, just to feel somebody's weight, and I laid you to rest, just to feel the give and take. I've got a new interpretation, it's a better point of view. You were looking for your landslide, I was looking out for you. I was looking out for you, someone's looking out for you. I know the darkness pulls on you, but it's just a point of view. When you're outside looking in, you belong to someone. When you feel like giving in, or the coming of the end, like your heart could break into, someone loves you. I am afraid of crossing lines, I'm afraid of flying blind, afraid of inquiring minds, afraid of being left behind. I close my eyes, I think of you, I take a step, I think of you, I catch my breath, I think of you, I cannot rest, I think of you. My one and only wrecking ball, you are crashing through my wall. When you're outside looking in, you belong to someone. When you feel like giving in, or the coming of the end, like your heart could break into, someone loves you.
Very good.
Nice.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. For real, if you don't listen to Brandy Carlisle, you should start.
She sounds a little bit like Sean Colvin. Have you ever?
Yeah, absolutely. I love Sean Colvin. Yeah. I actually saw Sean Colvin and Steve Earle play together not long ago. Yeah. They put out an album of duets, and it's pretty unbelievable. So do yourself a favor and get that one too. This next song is a song called Where's My Guitar Pick? That's not what it's called. This is a song called A Million Words. Was it you or was it me? It's hard to force myself to see. You asked me why I push away, why I hide this deep dismay. It's for you, for all to see, the only way I know to flee. Duck my head into the shadows, try to break the ties that bind. Here's a place to start, get these words off my mind. Please forgive me if I seem to run away. Don't dismiss me for the foolish things I say. I grow tired, I grow weary, try to hide the game I play. So please forgive me, 'cause there's a million words I'll never learn to say. You take your time, you take a breath, and learn to stay within your depth. A deep regret grows every day, telling you to run away. It's this smile, this fleeting joy, as I know I self-destruct. And I can't say that it's nothing, that I'm happy, that I'm fine. Not as long as these words linger on my mind. Please forgive me if I seem to run away. Don't dismiss me for the foolish things I'll say. I grow tired, I grow weary, try to hide the game I play. So please forgive me, 'cause there's a million words I'll never learn to say. Please forgive me if I seem to run away. Don't dismiss me for the foolish things I'll say. I grow tired, I grow weary, try to hide the game I play. So please forgive me, 'cause there's a million words I'll never learn to say. There's a million words I'll never learn to say. Thank you.
I'm wrecked.
Oh, we're stuff together, man.
Good
No,
word.
thank you.
Very good words.
Thank
Your
you.
vocals are great.
Oh, thank you so much. I come from a musical family. I've got two older sisters, and they were both singers when we were growing up, and really it came from my mom, though. And she was a singer and an actress for a long time before she decided to throw in the towel and
Raise kids.
become a nurse. Actually, she kept on singing for a little while.
All right.
Yeah, and then I don't know, she just couldn't make a go of it, I guess. That happens.
Life.
Yeah, that's why. But I got her voice, so here we are. And speaking
Thanks,
of,
Mom.
yeah, thank you, Mom. Speaking of family, I wrote this next song about my grandmother. It's from that album that I mentioned earlier.
Nice.
And yeah, Izzie. And she was my maternal grandmother. So my mom got her talents from her mom. My grandmother was cast in the original Broadway production of Pal Joey when she was 14 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. And she had lied and told them she was 18 to be able to audition and be in the show. And my great-grandfather, her father, was not having it. It was the 1930s, and you know, to be a person on stage at that point, or to be a woman on stage at that point, was not necessarily revered. And he found out, and he stormed down to the theater when they were in rehearsals. He pointed to my grandmother and he said, "Do you know how old she is?" And I said, 18. He said, "No, she's 14 and she's never coming back." And he took her out of there. But she spent the rest of her life, you know, dancing and raising some kids that also enjoyed dancing and singing and all kinds of stuff. And this is about her. It's called Izzie. She was a dancer in me, a real Bronx-born, those are true. She was 26 by the time she turned 14. She didn't play by any rules, she had no time for reckless fools. She had plans, she had dreams, she was swimming up the stream. Ask anybody about her, and they'd say she's got a smile as wide as a nightlight tide. She's got a laugh that'll light you up like fireworks in July. Don't you mess with her, I mean, she's making moves you best believe it. She's no wide-eyed kid, she says it, she'll deliver. She's a thriller, and they call her Izzie. She's Izzie the killer. She's a mother, she's a wife, her kids bring meaning to her life. She's got 5 or 6 and they all know who's in charge. She's the one who makes the rules, she'll be damned if they're all fools. They got plans, they've got dreams, they're all swimming up the stream. You could ask any one of them about her, and they'd say she's got a smile as wide as a nightlight tide. She's got a laugh that'll light you up like fireworks in July. Don't you mess with her, I mean it. She's making moves, you best believe it. She's no wide-eyed kid, she says it, she'll deliver. She's a thriller, and they call her Izzie. She's Izzie the killer. She's got promise, she's got hope, she's got her family. She gave up the past, she knows she can't go back. There's no telling, there's no knowing what will last. She was a dancer in me, a real Bronx-born, knows true. She was 26 by the time she turned 14. She didn't play by any rules, she had no time for reckless fools. She had plans, she had dreams, she's still swimming up that stream. Thank you.
You
Absolutely.
sound like you're in a recording studio.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm working on a full album, my first full album, and I went down to Virginia back in April to do some writing for it. And I was thinking about how I live in Nashville kind of, I live in New Jersey kind of, I'm just kind of, I live in my car kind of. I was thinking about that, how I've got no real place except for in my husband's heart.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm a songwriter. Thank you very much. And I was thinking about that. And so,
Brownie points.
yeah, now he's going to drive the car back to the house now. But I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about, really about my husband, who at the time was not my husband. He was my fiance. We've been married for a month. Yeah, it's new. It's working so far.
That new husband smell.
Yes, yeah, like a new car now. Yeah, and I've never been great at writing love songs that sound like I'm actually happy. And I wouldn't call this one of those, but you know, every song that I've written since I've met my husband has had a part of him in it, whether or not he knows it. And this next one does too. It's called Rambling Stranger.
Nice.
I refuse to say goodbye to my first city, but I'm hanging on to someone else's home. If I ever find my way, oh, I'm sure it won't be pretty, but a rambling stranger needs a place to roam. So I turn my back on everybody's pity, 'cause it's hard to speak when everything feels no. Do I have to be that honest? Do I even have it in me? Something tells me that I'm betting on a ghost. Ooh. Please don't take your time, I'm sure I'm close to leaving. And it's hard to see the heartbreak in your eyes. When tomorrow starts, I promise you won't know just what you're grieving. I still love you and I'm sorry for the lies. I'll be back before you know it. I can't stay away too long, and I may struggle still to show it, but I miss you when I'm gone. So turn back the hands of time if you still need it, and don't worry much for me, I'll be alright. When I get to where I'm going, I'll make sure everybody sees it, 'cause I found a way that gets me through the night. Ooh.
Sweet.
I didn't write this next one, but boy, do I wish I did. This is Dolly Parton's Jolene.
Good deal. Great tune. Yep.
Jolene, I'm begging of you, please, don't take my name. Jolene, 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 please don't take it just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft as summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep him crying when he calls your name, Jolene. I could easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please, don't take my name, Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take me just because you can.
Nice.
You could have your choice of men, I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please, don't take my name, Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him even though you can. Jolene.
Nice.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Very cool.
That
Thank
song's
you.
yours now.
Thanks. Yeah. Somebody let the royalties people know. Yeah. My husband and I actually recently went to Dollywood. Yeah, it was freezing. It was very cold. Among other things.
You should have stepped between the mounds. You would have been warmer.
Your version of that is
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
very nice.
All right, I'm going to play a couple more for you. My husband moved up to the Northeast a little over a year ago, almost a year and a half ago, I guess.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah. Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah, and it's an interesting thing to be long distance and engaged. There's a lot of hopping back and forth and potential moving and all sorts of fun stuff. And I wrote this next song a little bit about what that whole experience was like. Because I'm bad at change. I'm not good at it. This is a song called Something New. There's an old grey house with a bright blue door, number 333 carved on the first floor, just added to the list, places I never needed before. And the sidewalk cracks, but it's nobody's fault, just the growing pains for the wound with salt, and take one on the chin, do your best to keep from the fall. Now it's winter here, but the summer waits at home. And I head back there when I let my memory roam. Close my eyes, sit back as I take in that old view. And I keep my senses tuned to something new. Faded photographs in a half-empty book. It's a perfect scene. Take a second look and hang on for the ride, 'cause they got you bait on the hook. It's a little room with plenty of space. You can see the lines on a weary face and call it for the day. Live to find a little more grace. Now it's winter here, but the summer waits at home. And I head back there when I let my memory roam. Close my eyes, sit back as I take in that old view. And I keep my senses tuned to something new. In the early light of the rising sun, it's a quiet home with a life well done. Just listen for the sound that can halt the fearful run. 'Cause it's winter here, but the summer waits at home. And I'll head back there if I let my memory roam. Close my eyes, sit back as I take in that old view. Just to keep my senses tuned to something new. Yeah, I keep my senses tuned to something new.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, friends. I'm going to play just one more for you. I want to thank you all so much for listening.
Thank you.
I hope you've enjoyed it.
Very
I've
cool.
enjoyed it. Thank you to Izzie and Kelly for having me. Thank you to all you guys for coming. Again, my name is Lucy Isabel, in case you've forgotten. You can find me. Just let me know. I'll make my way.
Well played.
I gotta visit family anyway. I'm all over the internet, so if you're on Facebook, you can find me there, Lucy Isabel. If you're on Instagram, you can find me there as well. I've got an email newsletter sign up out on the dining room table, so if you want to keep tabs on where I'm playing and what I'm doing, sign on up.
Yes. Please do check out the merch table.
Yeah, absolutely.
On the dining room table.
This last song I'm going to play for you is the title track off of my first EP. I wrote it specifically for the EP. I decided that I wanted to call the EP Along the Way, and that meant that I should have a song called Along the Way. So I kind of just sat around with that title for a while, and then this song came out. And I didn't know what it was at first. You know, I knew it was a story, but I didn't see myself in it really. And one day I was practicing it, and it just kind of hit me. Sometimes songs you write sneak up on you like that.
The light bulb went off.
Yeah, exactly. So wait a minute, I know this story. So this is a song called Along the Way. Reno wears the sun like a defense. Pulls it on and says, stand back, I don't need any friends. So Phoenix can't imagine what went wrong. 800 miles away, he bites his tongue. He thinks he's strong. Along the way. Reno keeps her heart behind glass walls. Always let you see, but never touch, in case she falls. And Phoenix took her time, he took her love. The guilt falls to the floor, but neither one will pick it up along the way. Along the and the moon peeks out and tells him when the sun will bring the day. And it whispers just a Reno secret question she must pray. For the lonely, for the lonesome, for the foolish and for me. How far from yourself are you willing to be? Reno feels an angel by her side. Devil's on her back, he's trying hard to break her stride. Phoenix on her mind, she's feeling lost. The distance ain't the problem when she tallies up the cost. Along the way, and the moon peeks down and tells him when the sun will make them pay. And it whispers just a Reno secret question she must pray. For the lonely, for the lonesome, for the foolish and for me. How far from yourself are you willing to be? Reno stumbles as she calls out to a God she's never known. I want life and I want roots, I want a place to call my own. Along the way, along the way. Reno wears the sun like a defense.
Oh, wow.
Thank you guys so much.
Wow.
Thank you.
Very good.
You're incredible artist.
Good clapping.
Good clapping.
Good clapping.